live and give it a chance for people's notification to come up that we're live so they can come on in. Hello, friends. Hello. We are here. We are live. There's Dawn Marie. I'm Marianne with Happy Paper People. I hate that. It's all backwards. I don't know which way to go.
Yeah.
And we also have behind the scenes Miss Penny Kitzmiller.
Hello.
Can't see her. You can't see her, but you can hear her. You'll know it's her when you hear the Tennessee twang.
I tried to talk proper there.
Oh, you're always proper. Don't even worry about it. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Joanne. It's so good to see you. Hi, Jen. I'm excited. I'm excited too. Oh my goodness, Joanne, did it arrive today?
Mine didn't.
I can't get to my mailbox.
Yours did not, DM?
Nope.
Wow. Maybe they
But then again, I have a messed up mailbox and they may not deliver to it. However, I did
Joanne's
make it look as good
as possible.
as
Did
possible.
you embellish it? Did you embellish your mailbox and put a big old thing on it?
No, but I
Okay.
opened the front up so that I could look into it.
That's funny. Well, we usually get some movement Saturday night during the night and then some on Sunday behind the scenes. And I knew there wouldn't be delivery on Monday. But it sounds to me like we didn't get any movement at all over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't even go out until Tuesday morning.
I
And
didn't hear the mailman today either.
really? Oh, that reminds me, I haven't gone out to get the mail today.
Hi,
I mean,
Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
You know, Sierra works for the state and her offices is closed. I wonder if the
Today?
Yeah, because they can't get to work.
Oh,
Some-
because of the
So-
weather.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
because they
I
no
think
longer say nor rain nor sleet nor snow. We'll get there.
They now
Hey,
have safety
oh.
precautions for people.
we were
Mhm.
talking, you know, I was telling you about me watching Storm Chasers, right?
Mhm.
Right?
And the other night, daggone Amazon truck jackknifed, and he was standing there. He lived right there at it, and he was videoing it. And they had to come and tow that truck. And
That's
it's like, y'all ain't gonna get
crazy.
your packages on 2-day delivery.
Hey, Doug drives for FedEx Ground, and last week going from here to New Jersey, he saw 10 jackknife trucks, and he watched one of them happen as the guy was trying to pass him on the road. Yeah, crazy. Hi, Angie. So good to see Angie. Oh, I'd love to bring Angie in, let her talk about retreat. And
Mhm.
Carrie.
And Carrie's
There's
here.
Carrie. Hi, Margie.
My partner in crime.
Partners in crime, Carrie and Penny. You guys can't see Penny, but you can hear her. She's here. We just don't have video with her today, so no big deal because you'll hear her. You'll hear her. You'll know when Penny's talking because she gets as excited as we do. Oh, need name bubbles over the picture. I can pick out Dawn, of course, Marianne, but no one else. Oh, so there's only 3 of us here today, and that is me and Dawn Marie, and then Penny. Penny is the one that you can't see, but you will hear her voice, and Carrie recognized her voice. Hey, Susan, good to see you. Penny, say hello to Carrie.
I did. I said, "There's my partner in crime."
Okay, Joanne, you'll recognize Penny when she speaks because she's the one with the Southern accent.
Hey, Joanne.
I knew you had already said it. I just wanted you to say something.
Oh, okay.
But if I said say something, you'd go, what? What do you want me to say? Yeah, you'll recognize Penny's accent.
Oh, she means the picture from last year.
Oh, the picture. Yeah, and you know, that's kind of frustrating on the it did show the whole picture on that one.
It was. I was the one in the apron in the front.
Yep, Penny's in the left in the apron. That's Penny, whose voice you hear, face you cannot see. She's the one on the left in the apron. Glennis is the one. Well, I'm the one that just barely got my head in the. I'm the one taking the picture. Right up front on the right, that's me. Well, you recognize me anyway.
Like, is it working?
Glennis is the one sitting in the wheelchair. I'm pretty sure she had yellow on, didn't she?
Yes.
If I remember right. Glennis is the one in the yellow. And
Carrie's behind
that
her.
picture always cracks me up because everybody else was standing, and so everybody ducked down like this to get lower on, to get in the picture. And Glennis is sitting in the wheelchair, and she ducked down too. And that always cracks me up. It's like we just do that instinctually.
Everybody duck, here comes the bird.
Yeah, everybody ducked to get down where Glennis is, and Glennis ducks. It's so funny. Margie says, "Hey, y'all, Penny."
Hey, y'all.
Jen, I'm not sure if that's good or not. She said, "You're kind of unmistakable, Marianne." Who you don't see in there. You don't see Lucy, and you don't see Kiltman.
Nope.
Lucy is my boxer. She's our Happy Paper People mascot. She loves y'all. She loves everybody who comes to retreat.
We love her.
She will love on you.
Him. I thought that was hilarious.
She just gets so excited.
Sandy took her for a walk and Sandy came back.
That was not very funny. We'll not even
that was skid
we'll not even talk about that.
Remember things that happen at retreats.
There are certain things, Penny, that we do not discuss outside of retreat.
Sorry, that was just that was hilarious.
We're gonna try for a second to get Glennis in. Glennis, I can see you, although you are not on yet. Can you hear me, Glennis? Nod your head if you can hear me. Glennis, can you hear me? Nod your head. If she can't hear me, I'm not going to bring her in because she won't be able to hear what's going on. Glennis, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
She's trying. Can you hear me, Glennis?
Feels like she's in the hospital.
Nod your head if you can. She's putting her ear right by it to see if she can hear. Can you hear me? But she's not nodding her head. So I don't know that she can even hear us. And if she's still out where she was, she's got calypso music in the back for Jamaica.
When you were saying that, it sounded like you was visiting her in a hospital. Can you hear me, Glennis?
Can you hear me, Glennis?
Squeeze my hand.
Oh, I love calypso music. So I don't want to hear that. It'll make me wish I was on the cruise to Jamaica.
I miss you so much, Angie.
Angie, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, Angie's going to be there. Angie's going to be there at retreat.
Oh,
can you hear me now?
I can't wait.
I know, me too.
It wouldn't be a retreat without her.
I know, right? And we're hoping that Carrie will be able to come down from Colorado again. Weather will be good. Weather will be good by then.
Yeah, come and get me. Come and get me, Carrie.
Okay.
If you start right now, you can come and get me.
Yeah, and be there in 4 months.
Yeah, we can get that. We need to drive over and get DM.
Yeah.
You can just drive around the country, pick everybody up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, by the time you get here, y'all be so worn out that nobody will be.
Put your nickel in the bucket and grab a seat.
Well, we were trying to just chat for a few minutes and give people a chance to come in because we'll get going and then people will come in and then they'll ask a question that you already asked or we already went over. So we don't have to, say it 15 times. She said, I charge. Oh, she and I charge.
Hey, they have monster drinks now.
Yeah. She will come pick you up and she charges. So yeah. I am so excited.
Yeah, but I'm your friend. I'll get a discount.
You get the retreat friend discount, right? I'll feed you along the way if you drive me.
Right.
Okay, so I feel like I'm yelling, and I don't think I have to yell. If I just speak normally, but I get excited. If I speak normally, can you hear me okay?
Let me turn mine down.
Yeah, if I speak normally, can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, everybody else can hear me okay?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I get really excited, but then I'm going to lose my voice. So I get really excited and I start talking louder and faster because, and I'm going to
again with the excitement. Hold on to your panties. We have bloomers around here.
Yeah.
You hear what Penny said? Yeah.
Hold on to your bloomers.
Hold on to your bloomers because the excitement's coming. with all the stuff that's going on in the world and around us with jobs and families and peoples and neighbors and countries and whatever, there is no better place to get away from it than retreat and spend a week with your happy paper people girls. Really, honestly, recharge of all recharges, right, Penny?
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I hope they don't catch fire. Hope your bloomers don't catch fire. So, should we give details about retreat first, or should we talk about retreat
Go ahead and give.
itself?
Oh, well, we should warm up, then give them details, I think.
Yeah, rev them up.
Okay, let's do the details first. Then we'll talk about retreat.
Why
Let
don't
you
you?
hear some of the experiences from.
Guess who's coming in concert here soon? DM ZZ Top.
Oh,
Z, they're going to be down here too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that'll be fun. ZZ
Go
Top.
ahead.
That'll be fun. Years and years ago, used to go country dancing at a bar, and the house band, totally off the subject.
Right.
The house band that played there
Mm-hmm.
looked like ZZ Top.
Oh,
Like people came in and thought that's who it was. It was hilarious.
Wow.
Hilarious. Yeah, they were really good. So good cover band.
you like to line dance?
I do.
I do too. Yeah.
You know what? We have room to line dance at retreat this year.
Yes.
We did a little bit of dancing, didn't we?
I
Exercising.
got a few more surprises up my sleeve for this year. We always have to do some things that are different every retreat, so that the people who are able to come to every retreat don't just get the same thing. They look forward to certain things, but then we got to throw some things in to, keep them on their toes.
And if I do get to come, I will volunteer to teach some jelly print.
Oh, yes, you're very good at that.
Awesome. That is one of the questions on the registration form. The registration application is, are there specific or certain items, techniques, or products or things that you would like a mini class on at retreat? Because we're going to do some special things there too. Yeah, there's going to be quite a bit of change up this year. And it's going to be this spring. So it's twice a year. So I don't know why I always say this year.
It is this year.
It's still this year. It's a new year, right? It is a new year. Oh, Carrie saw Mickey Gilly in person at her old favorite country bar.
Oh, that's cool. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
I know. I haven't heard that name in a long
I listened
time.
to country music in forever. I mean, like years and years. But you just don't forget how to do some of those things. So,
Carrie, we're not talking about no fires now.
Carrie, hope they don't catch fire.
Or catch on fire.
Okay, there's a few people here who don't know about the fire joke.
Go
Do I catch them up or do I just ignore it?
ahead, tell them. I thought it was. So
It's a
cool.
pre-retreat joke.
So last April,
We've been planning this for months, right? It
this
wasn't just like she came on and said it.
this will never.
building up to go for like 2 months.
I had no idea this will never go away, and it honestly it was a spur of the moment thing, which is just
I can't believe that.
that we released retreat, we got everybody signed up that was going, and so everybody who signs up to come typically is coming alone. If it's their first time, they're coming alone. They don't know everybody. So Margie, we create a chat group in Messenger that is just those who are coming to retreat. And so we can spend the 2 or 3 months before retreat chatting in there, talking about different things about retreat, getting to know each other. And it is amazing. So by the time you get to retreat, even if you didn't know a single soul, you always know me. You always know Dawn Marie because she's on here all the time. So you know somebody. But even if you didn't know anybody, by the time you get to retreat, you know everybody. You know everybody intimately, and they're all your sisters. So nobody ends up coming to retreat alone. So anyway, so we have this chat group, and then every so often we have an official chat call. We're not just chatting on there, but we do an actual video call so I can disseminate some information, send out a document so you've got some information that you need and questions that you've asked and stuff like that. So it was April 1st before retreat, which was the end of April last year. And it was April 1st, and I had, I want to say it was a Saturday, and I had asked if we could have, is everybody available for a video call, conference call on Saturday afternoon? And everybody was, so we had our call. I didn't even think about it being April Fool's Day. I didn't. It's just that it was Saturday, and that was usually the best day to get that particular group together. So, so it was during that day when I was Doug and I were discussing our schedules, and I said, "Well, I got a call with retreat this afternoon, so I'll be there for an hour or two." And I said, "Oh, it's April Fool's Day, isn't it? Oh man, I should pull something on them." And then I didn't even think about it because I thought there's not time to plan anything. There, nothing that would actually work on this group. They're too sharp. So I just let it go. So then we did our call. We get on the call. And
Everybody says you started looking bad.
Said what?
He started you looking tired and bad.
Yeah, you were so exhausted.
I was really tired. Didn't get a lot of sleep the night before. So we get on the call, and I'm like, "Hi, how's everybody doing?" And I was looking pretty tired. Well, Candy opened it up. Candy said, "You look really tired."
And I said, "Your poor eyes."
Yeah, and then Penny goes, "Your poor eyes. Why are you so tired?" And I said, "Well, let me tell you why I'm so tired." And it just came out. And I told him this whole story. It drug out for about 10 minutes. I won't do that to you. But basically how we'd gotten woken up last night about 2 a.m. with the fire trucks coming down the street, because the hotel that we typically had retreat at was straight down the street from my house. So fire trucks came, they were coming right down that street that's just through the block. So we would have heard them, and there would have been a whole bunch of them if a hotel was on fire. And so I told him there was so many that, and we
didn't know what was going on. You heard them, and
and there was so many that we had to get up and go find out. So we drove down the street to find out what was happening, and our hotel was on fire, and it burned to the ground. And I was so tired, and I didn't crack a smile at all. And they believed me.
Pitiful. Oh, it was pitiful. We all cried.
They believed me. They believed me. I said, "Yeah."
I thought, "Oh my gosh, I've already bought my tickets. What am I going to do? There's no refund."
And then Doug walked in and was standing in the door at the last end of it, and I glanced at him, and I couldn't look at him because now I had to try not to laugh. and yeah, it went on, and they totally bought into it. It was so much fun.
I had a heart attack.
But literally people started freaking out, panicking, and having a heart attack. I mean, if that happened, I'd have another place for us tomorrow. I would.
Yeah.
But
you said that we'll figure it out. We'll find something.
I said,
we'll do something. Everybody was trying to
figure it out. We'll come to my house, But
you said, "Penny, are you okay?"
Yeah. It was really hilarious, except I could hear the actual fear in some people's voices, and I thought, okay, I got to stop it. I got it. So I went, "April Fools!" Oh, they were so mad at me. They were so mad at me.
Wow.
And
don't worry,
a year later,
we'll get your money back.
Sylvia was all in there making suggestions, and
yeah. We'll find another spot.
Bless her heart.
Bless her heart. It was hilarious. It really was hilarious. And but here we are a year later, and they will never let me forget it. However,
finish the story.
The story. So we went to retreat, and Penny walked up to me and she said, "I'm going to get you back. You just wait." Was that close?
And just walked off.
And just walked off. And I thought, oh, sweet little Penny, what can she do to me? And I don't think I'm going to tell right now how she got me back. But Penny got me back. That was the best get anybody's ever got on me.
You'll never forget it.
She did. And I, to this day, can picture turning around and seeing your face, Penny. I can, and it makes me laugh every time. Scared the Jiminy Crickets out of me.
Then you scared everybody else.
She scared the Jiminy Crickets out of me, and I scared everybody else because I screamed. It was so funny. She got me.
Look
And
at
we laughed.
Carrie.
Yeah. Then we laughed for half an hour. Carrie's rolling on the floor now. Then we laughed for half an hour. It was pretty awesome. That was a good one, Penny.
Oh.
So watch out for sweet, innocent little Penny. Yeah, she's pretty good at the jokes. Yeah. All the jokes are in good fun, though. They are always in good fun.
And
always.
I didn't even do anything.
No.
That's crazy, you know. I didn't even do nothing. He scared
Well, I may beg to differ, but it's okay. She did get me scared the heck out of me. All jokes are in good fun. All jokes are in good taste.
But guys, if you've never been to a retreat and you've always wanted to know and always wanted to go, don't let life hold you back. Don't let fear hold you back. You only have one life, and it's an experience that just goes through your blood. It goes to your bones, and it's something that you'll never forget. And it's something that, like she said, it'll always stay with you. And I mean, Marianne's been to every one of these retreats, but she'll never forget ours. You know what I mean? Everyone's got something special that will always be memorable. But I was so afraid. I've never been out of nowhere without my family or, you know, somebody that I knew. And especially flying all the way across the country with not knowing what to do, don't know how to check in, don't know how to, because I didn't know. I'm a hillbilly. I just
She's from the holler in Tennessee.
I didn't know it's like a country girl going to a big city, you know. But Marianne, she said, "You call me and I'll help you. I'll help you. I'll help you." And so they told me and what to do and who to ask and how to get help. And if they hadn't have been for those people who wheelchair you to where you need to go, I'd have never made it. But and then on my way back, oh my goodness, I stayed at the airport 13 hours that day. Half of it was spent with him, and I had such a great time. And
that is true.
But it's something.
Life got changed, got moved. And Penny is not.
When you
go ahead.
I usually have to lay down during the day and rest. And when I was at retreat, I was up in the morning, and I'm not a morning person. Carrie come and wake me up. I will give her that. She'd come wake me up, and I'd get up, and I'd go down there, and I'd stay down there till way in the night, wouldn't I?
Yep.
And never once. I had to go lay down one time, I think.
Even non-morning people got up in the morning.
Right.
Yes.
I think I had to go lay down one day, and but it's something, you know, you just I mean, you don't want to leave the room. You don't want to miss a minute.
You don't want to leave the room. You don't want to miss anything. It's like we all come and go together so that everything is always happening with everybody. And it's so much fun. It's and it is so energizing.
Even when we went out, it was so energizing. Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to know what we were doing, where we were from, what we were doing, because they felt our energy. We go to eat, and people would ask us, you know, that was taking our orders and stuff, you know, what are you guys doing, you know, and what are you doing here? And I mean, it was just, I thought that was
the positive energy that radiates out of the
I thought that was pretty cool.
We had
that place down where you bought our dinner, and I got that salad. Do you remember that guy? He was so excited because he didn't, you know.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Waiters and waitresses. At the retreat that Penny was at in April, we had other people in the hotel coming in our room to ask who we were and what we were doing. And
she came every day, didn't she?
She did, and then she brought
Yep.
her husband.
Right.
Yep.
And then,
And then we had to make a leash for her dog, didn't
and
we?
yep.
Oh,
And then I gave her
also,
some embellishments to
even
take back
even
for.
the ladies cleaning the rooms in the hotel. had
Oh
that
yeah, on,
Yeah.
on their day off, they were coming in. Yeah,
Yep.
The energy that is there, the energy just lifts you up and carries you through the rest of the year. It really does. We get so much negativity from so many places in the world. This is a place where
And there's a strip bar or something back there behind the hotel, and I tried to get Carrie to go with me, but
I didn't see that. There was an
I
empty
didn't either.
space
it was
behind
some kind of
there
bar,
that
but
we
there
walked
was
couldn't
some-
see.
well, she thought it might have been a strip bar because it had purple and pink lights and
Oh,
flashing and
That
stuff.
might have been the comedy club.
Okay. We would have.
I can't imagine
Carrie.
Salt
I
Lake
don't think
City and a
there's-
strip bar.
Well, there are, but in Jordan Landing, I don't think there's a strip bar there, but I think that might have been the comedy club.
Okay.
But
Oh,
yeah,
Carrie, we missed it, Carrie.
yeah, Wise Guys Comedy Club. That's funny. Oh, let's see.
So we got some people wondering when it's going to be
when
this
it
time.
is. Okay. So this year's retreat, this spring, we have a spring and a fall retreat, typically.
I didn't get to go to fall.
We are talking about spring retreat 2024. Got to get on the right page here. Spring
Perfect.
retreat 2024 is going to be in South Jordan, Utah, which is just outside of Salt Lake. So you would fly into Salt Lake City Airport. And it is going to be Wednesday, May 1st to Wednesday, May 8th. And it seems that flights tend to be less expensive on
Yeah,
Tuesdays
look
and
at it,
Wednesdays.
DM.
Yep.
So we're going to go Wednesday to Wednesday instead of a Friday to Friday. Because if we can save even $100 for everybody on a flight because of the day of the week, then
That's more product we get to buy.
let's do it. Then let's do it.
Yep.
We're all for saving money.
Right.
Okay, so there's your dates. May 1st to May 8th, Wednesday to Wednesday. Hang on a minute. I need to look at a different screen here. I can give you some other details. Okay, so the when we are done here, there will be a post in the group. Okay, a post that has all the details, and they're written right in the post, and then you can click on, it's a Google Doc, you can click on it to go into the registration application. May Day, yes, it won't be April Fool's Day, but it'll be May Day. So we can spend more retreat, Carrie says. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah, everybody who comes to retreat always gets a nice discount at the HPP shop.
Oh.
And we are going to do the same as we did last time, where instead of me bringing retreat or bringing the shop to retreat, we will be bringing retreat to the shop. And
Okay.
Jen, you had said something about this just the other day, and I meant to talk to you about it, but this is a good time. You'll hear why. For several years, we've been bringing the shop to retreat, which means that, the work beforehand to box everything up and load up the truck and the car. And between Doug and I, we would make 2 trips with both vehicles. So that means 4 vehicles full, the truck inside and the back, the car, everything to the roof.
It took every one of us to carry it out that day.
Yeah. And we didn't even bring, all the stuff that we wanted to bring that people want to look at. So we would load up the truck and the car and we would take it, we would unload it, set it up. We would come back, we would load up the truck and the car and take it again. And then every day, like at that hotel, I stayed at home because I was so close. And because we need new things every day, so I was going to be going home to get them anyway. So every night when I went home, I had a list of things that people wanted to see. And so we would load up the truck and bring a whole nother load over the next day. So by the time we start retreat, I am so physically exhausted. from the 2 weeks prior, working morning till night physically, that it's just nuts. I mean, think about boxing everything up and then the lifting and the carrying. It's not just bringing it, it's taking it out of the shop, out of the shelves, off the things, and boxing it all up and then setting it up there. And then everybody gets to shop, through the whole retreat. And then in the end, whatever's left, we got to consolidate that, box it, take it back, which is another, because we've brought so much over through the week, that's another 2 truckloads and 2 carloads.
Mm-hmm.
Then it all has to go in the house, which is Doug and I.
And then it has to be put back
downstairs.
Put it back
in the house, and it has to go downstairs to the shop. Then I have to unpack all those boxes and restock the store. So it's like taking them into a store and having to restock all the shelves and everything after you pulled everything out. It's
more stuff than a craft area at a Walmart, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously. It's like going into a Joann's, wasn't it?
Yeah. It is. She's got a lot of product.
Right.
So
she's got a great store space now, though.
So now, yeah, DM was here last year and helped me. We spent a lot of time working on it. So the whole downstairs living family area, other than the guest bedroom, is all set up as the store. So you can just walk through. Things are on shelves. Things are in drawers. Things are marked. Things are hanging. Actually got to buy some, what do you call them? Apparatuses, I don't know, from Target when they were selling them, because they were going to new types of
shelving and display units.
Yeah, display units that you can hang things on, stuff like that. So I bought some of those. And so it is all set up like a store. And so now it's so much easier for you just to come here. And there's a couch down there. We can sit on and relax. So you can look through all the papers on paper racks. Things are in shelves, and, it's just so much easier for you to come, go through it, just like, go down the aisle at Joann's and see what you want, because it's also hard to guess what everybody wants to see, and sometimes you don't know what you want to see if you don't know what we have.
Right.
So we're not going to drag all that over. It sure makes for a better Marianne during retreat, because I am not so exhausted that I can't even function well. So we will, and as many times as people want, we'll just plan. We can do it at the beginning. So there's other things you want to think about, come back, look again, whatever. We'll do that. We'll just come here to look through the shop. So well, that started out with Carrie saying, so we have more money to spend, because we always give a really nice discount to the people who are coming to retreat. They, deserve, and Doug is not allowed to get sick. Oh, right.
Yeah.
They deserve to get a nice extra discount for that. So so May 1st to May 8th. All right. So here's what I'm so excited about. I'm sorry, shaking the desk. I'm shaking my computer. Doug won't get sick. His appendix has been taken out. It's all good. I am so excited because I found the absolute perfect Happy Paper People retreat house. It exists, and I found it. And that is why I am so excited, because we have tried multiple locations and everyone has been great in its own way, but there's always some little thing that I wish, we'd had this or that, or whatever it was. And let me tell you a little bit about this house. It is a large, large house. The family that lived in it had 8 children. So it is a large house, yes, and they had a lot of boys. And so they did a lot of renovations to this house. It's not a brand new house. It's an older house. It's ranch style, red brick. And you wouldn't necessarily know from the inside, except it's a little longer than, traditional ranch style, because it's just a little bit bigger. But they did some renovations inside to make this a great house for their kids, especially their sons and their friends. Like I was the same. I wanted my son's friends to be at my house with my son, so I knew what they were doing, and that's kind of what they did. So I met.
That's every mother.
Yeah. So I met with the family doesn't live in it anymore. They're grown. And I met with the guy who owns it, and it is the dad of the family. And he took me through the house, and so I could examine it, make sure it was good for us. And he is just getting it ready to start renting it out, like on Airbnb and Vrbo and things. And he's just in the process of getting it ready to go. And so because he's got a lot of renovations, or not renovations, the walls need to be painted.
Upgrades.
Yeah, the walls need to be painted. The carpet needs to be replaced. They had a family in there, things like that. And he knows he needs to paint, and he needs to replace the carpet, and he needs to do this and do that. So it's not the Hilton, but it's an amazing space. And I wanted to look at it because we don't care that it's the Hilton. We'd rather pay a little less.
I don't care if there's a mark on the wall.
Exactly. And he told me that, and I said, you know what? Let me tell you, we don't care if there's a mark on the wall. We don't care if there's a scratch. He's filled all the holes in the walls. He just needs to paint the entire house. I said, we don't care about that. We're looking at the space, because what we care about is our time together. And will the space allow us to have what we need, what we want as a group? Because we create the memory. It's not that the walls and the carpet.
Does it have good beds though?
I don't know. I didn't lay in them. Maybe I should have.
Bed bugs.
No bed bugs.
No.
No bed bugs. They are new mattresses. He was doing.
Okay, that's good.
He was doing the laundry from the previous guest that had just left, and so I did see the beds and the extra mattresses too, if we wanted to throw some down on the floor. But and the bedding and that's all good, and that's all new, and the mattresses looked good. So yes, that's concern. Everything looks great. It's just that the house is not brand new. But let me tell you what this house has. Why I got y'all make more marks anyway, Margie says. Let me tell you why I got so excited. There are at least 4 separate areas, separate spaces in this house that we could congregate together as an entire group, and everybody fit in it.
Sounds like a good hide and go seek game coming on.
Not just like 4 of you can go over here and 4 of you can go over there. No, if there's 10 or 12 of us, we could all be in 4 separate spaces together. That's how big these 4 separate spaces are.
Has it got a smoke room?
No, you have to go outside.
You have to step outside. There's no smoking in the house. Even if they allowed smoking, I would always say step outside.
I mean, I would.
I know you do. You always did.
I don't
even
smoke anyway. I mean, I just puff this thing.
So the biggest thing, though, is we're looking for where's the area that we can put tables. And with all the things that we've tried, I really feel like we always need an area where everybody can have their own table, because we spread out and we've got all kinds of stuff and we share stuff and we get going and we need space. And sharing a table is great because we're close to each other, but it's not great when we need more space to, move stuff out, spread stuff out. So this house has a basketball court in it.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you. It is a half court.
Wow.
It is a full half court basketball court.
That's
so
amazing.
the ceilings are about 30 feet high, because
we have a volleyball game.
Yeah, because the walls of the basketball court have climbing walls on them.
Wow.
Yeah.
You go bunkers.
Yep. They set this up for their kids and kids' friends to be there.
I mean,
we've got a freaking basketball court to set up our tables on.
Somebody had a very spoiled child.
No, they had 8 kids and they wanted them to be at home. Yeah. So get this, because they have weddings in there, they have family parties in there, the Christmas party, they have big get-togethers in there because of the space. Right. So he even has tables.
Wow.
We won't have to carry them and set them up. Yep. Well, we'll have to set them up, but we won't have to carry them
down. No big deal. He's got tables and chairs. He's got as many chairs as we could
I'd
want.
say he might set them up too, though.
We won't. Yeah, he will. I said we'll only need 2 chairs per table, one to sit on and one to set our stuff on next to us. So
Some of our stuff.
Yeah, some things, because sometimes we have to sort and whatever. So yeah, so we'll be setting up in a basketball court. Plenty. You better get this place for spring retreat in 2025. Yeah. Oh yes, that this place is awesome. I didn't even have to think twice about it. Really, it's just incredible. Okay, so in addition to the basketball court, because that's where we'll set up our tables and our workspace. And
they get a hot tub
because it's, I can't remember. I don't think so. I don't think there's a hot tub, but the grass outside, front and back, is turf from a football field.
Oh my God!
So even if it rains, there won't be mud.
Right.
They came from a high school nearby.
That's the way it is at my daughter's house because she has the doggy door, and they go out on the turf and use the bathroom, and then they just clean it up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Easy to do. Yep.
No,
basketball.
we're going to be set up in the basketball, so we won't be able to bounce a basketball in there. There'll be other things we can do.
You can't go for
blow off
exercise. You can dribble all the way around the tables. Basketball hoop up there. I don't know. Maybe we'll have a little contest of shooting hoops.
Right?
No, not me. I won't be in it. Sorry.
Basketball.
I'll be in it.
All right, sweet. Yeah, he has the whole rolling rack with all the basketballs and.
No, I'm more excited about some of the things that are in the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so, so we've got the basketball court, and when you close the door, it is soundproof because you got a lot of noise that can be in there. So if somebody has to stay up all night long and laugh and craft and whatever, the rest of the house can sleep. It's okay.
Wow.
The sound is, which is really awesome.
That's awesome. Isn't it?
Yeah.
That's an extra advantage.
Right outside the door is a bathroom. So you don't have to travel farther than right outside the door of the basketball court. It's right there. And right on beyond that are 2 separate family rooms that are huge. To tell you how large they are, one of them
has a movie screen.
That's one of the upgrades he's going to be doing is the movie screen. Right now, there's just a large screen TV in there, which we don't ever use anyway, so don't really care. But it is set up theater style, and there are 6 full-length leather couches in there.
Wow!
And these are all new leather couches, so not some broken down old. Yeah, really nice leather couches. So I think I'm going to have him just take those and put them against the walls so we have all the open space and we can just hang out on them, and see each other.
Right.
That's just in one of them. And then the other family room has a pool table. Hopefully somebody likes to play pool and wants to play with me.
I will play.
I haven't played in years.
I haven't played in years.
I haven't played in years. Good. Then we're all starting cold. Mm-hmm. And at the end of that family room is a full-on kitchen. The kitchen they put in there because that's where everybody hangs out doing all these things. And that kitchen has an ice cream maker, 2 flavors, like the kind that when you go to the store or the restaurant and it's soft serve.
The zebra.
Yep.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, the big metal stainless steel soft serve machine.
Favorite.
One of
those.
those.
Live off that.
Oh, Jan. Oh, I love pool too. It also has a popcorn maker. The great big kind that on the stand that, the rolling thing, whatever, so that can feed 100 people. It also has a kettle corn popcorn maker. And let's see what else is in there.
Ice cream and popcorn. That's all I need to eat.
I know. And there's a huge counter in there for all of our snacks. But yes, ice cream and popcorn, and we're happy. We'll be happy. Let's see, and that's the pool room.
We can have hot fudge Sunday night.
Oh yeah, every night.
Every night.
You don't mean hot fudge Sunday night.
Don't say
hot fudge Sunday every night, right?
Marianne said every night.
On the other side of these two family rooms is another full kitchen. And where the formal dining room would be on the other side of that kitchen, instead of having a dining room table in there, there is foosball, ping pong, air hockey, and the little mini basketball thing like is in the pizza places, you know, where you throw it against the timer kind of thing. Yeah. Let's see what else is there. Oh, okay. And all of that is on one level of the house.
Cooper would love this.
Who's Cooper?
My grandson.
Oh, your grandson that we got pictures for last time. Yes, he would. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. As far as the sleeping arrangements, it's got a lot of bedrooms, and there's a whole nother family room that is just as big that if we just wanted to go.
I'll sleep on a couch.
Yeah.
That's what I said too.
Yeah, there's just so much space here. There's place to have all of our crafting, and if we want to walk away from it and take a break, we can go in here and sit on some nice leather couches and just hang out together, and then move to here or play some games, and we're still all together. And then we can retreat to our bedroom if we need to take a nap or something. So it's ideal. It's just perfect. Oh, and even the best part is the driveway to get to the house is between two houses. You go on the driveway between the two houses. It's back behind the two houses.
That's the way my house is.
And there's a whole little front area. It's like the only house on a little cul-de-sac. So it's set back. It's perfect for us.
To have an outdoor fire pit that we could sit out at the fire pit of a night.
I didn't ask.
She was excited about the inside. She didn't look on
I
the
was
outside.
so excited about the space to set
Dude,
up.
you didn't even look for a daggone tar swing.
No, she didn't look for a tire swing.
There was not a porch swing. That I can tell you. There's not a porch swing. It is really an awesome place. I'm very, very excited about it. Maybe even the very best part about it is the price that we're getting, because it is not yet completely ready, to go on the market.
It'll go higher when it gets some money in it.
Absolutely, because people expect the paint to be immaculate and new carpet and the this and the that, and
he has to get back his investment.
Well, he's got to rent it out. He's figured out, and he's run through all the money, and he's decided that he's got to rent it out to get something to do the carpet and to get some, money to do the paint and things like that. And I said, all right, yep, for a good price, we'll do it. And so we are getting a really, really awesome deal on it for the week. And I'm going to tell you what that is, because you guys you're going to die. Those of you who have been at a hotel and paid anywhere from, $800 to $1,000, depending if you stayed an extra day, and then you get all the taxes, and then you get the hotel tax and the tourist tax and the, all the things that they add on there. The prices that I'm going to give you include tax. There will be no taxes and fees over and above any of this. So the cost for retreat, the cost to come to retreat is $385. And I am excited that is the same as it has been for the last few years. I don't have any reason at this point that we need to raise that. So $385, that's for the entire week. That includes your own 8-foot by 3-foot crafting station with power. We always have a welcome dinner the first night that everybody is there. We have swag bag, classes of your choice, which will be nailing down the different classes, vendor raffle prices, the in-person shopping, much, much more. I can't tell you everything. Can't let all the, wasn't going to come out right. I can't let all the secrets out of the bag. I guess I can say that, right? That kind of stuff, right?
Well, the live.
We do. Yep, we do several lives from retreat, which there's a couple things that are traditional that we do from retreat, and we will continue to do those because we love doing those. The people at retreat, as well as the people who join us in chat. We just love some of those, and there will be some new things. There will be some surprises. some things to get you excited and keep you on your toes and make sure it is fun for everyone. So here, if you're writing these down, the cost of retreat is $385, same as it's always been. The cost of the flight will be determined from wherever you come from, or if you are close enough to drive, like Carrie. And that's why we moved it to a Wednesday, so we can hopefully get little less on the airfare for those who are coming from higher cost places. The cost on the room, your room at the house, and this is the big thing because it was always $800 to $1,000 for the hotel. It seemed like every time we went, it bumped up like $10 a night. They'd give us a nice discount, but it was $10 higher than last time. You know, that keeps going up. It doesn't feel like much of a discount. Now, I know it was, it was in the Hilton family, but it really wasn't a Hilton. It was decent, but hotels need upgrades too. Often they need new carpet and new beds and all the things.
And that one needed new carpet.
Yeah.
Well, it needed to clean our carpet.
Yeah. There will be some options at this house. There will be some options as to whether you have, and this will be for personal preference, and I'll need to speak with everybody who's coming individually so that they can express any concerns or thoughts they have. But there will be options as to whether you have one bed in one room, and so you have the room all to yourself, so a single bedroom, or whether you have two beds, so two people in a room and share. So obviously it's going to be less expensive if you share a room with someone else. Now, several people told me about retreats that they've been to where you go to a cabin and it's like bunking. And so in a room, there might be 4 or even 6 single beds, cots or whatever. And that's where everybody stays. And that's just kind of, what you expect because that's retreat. I really still like the idea of being able to have bedrooms with doors, and real beds for people. So that's why I will just always keep hunting until I find something that is reasonable with beds, real beds and bedrooms. Because sometimes you may just want to go lie down by yourself, or you may want to take a phone call.
I prefer a mattress over an air mattress.
Yes. Yes. So there will be a post in the group as soon as we're done. And goodness me, I thought I printed that out. I guess I didn't. So let me look at my thing here. There are 12 seats available. That includes me. So 12 seats available. And there is a real mattress for everyone. There is option of
how big that mattress is.
Air mattresses, or he showed me he had in the hallway a couple other mattresses, 2 or 3 that he said you can take these mattresses if you need to, throw them down in any of the bedrooms, and you got 2 or 3 there. So there's other options if we need to add, but the seats that I'm having open right now are a bed for everyone. And so the price will be adjusted based on whether you want a single bed in the bedroom all by yourself, or whether you'd like to room with someone and have 2 of you in a bedroom all by yourself. Or there is one master that has a king size bed and a bathroom, obviously, in the master. So maybe somebody says, I want to pay a little bit more and I want the master with the king and my own private bathroom. That is
first come, first serve on that.
Oh yeah. If somebody wants to. And also I think that should be open if 2 people want to room together and they say, all right, a king size bed is big enough, we could share the bed and still stay on our own side of the bed.
Okay.
You can do that. That's going to be, up to individual.
It's in South Jordan, Angie.
Yes, it is in South Jordan, Angie. So it's super close. It would be a short drive down Redwood. It's Angie, it's like 1 mile from me.
From her house.
Yeah, and not even a full mile south. So it's like a half a mile. No, it's like almost a mile east and a quarter of a mile south. So you could shoot straight down Redwood and it'd be super close, or 15, whichever you prefer, but super close. Yeah, closer than the others have been. So we're really close to my house too, which is good if we need to grab stuff or we want to go shopping. So again, I have to look here. I really thought I printed that out. Maybe I left it out on the printer. So the price, the cost of your room is going to depend based on all of those things, but the range would be about $300 to $500. So if you say, I'm willing to room with somebody, I'll take a single bed room with 2 of us in the room, you're going to be about $300. Okay. If you want the master bedroom and the bathroom to yourself and all of that, then there's $500. Everything else, like I will say, there's one bedroom where there's a king size bed and a single bed. So 2 people can go in there, but the king size bed would cost a little bit more than the other bed. Not fair to pay the same amount, but but cheap. Can you? I know. After paying,
did you already give a price for Dominic?
Yeah, the price will range between $300 and $500. That is not per night. That is for your entire week.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
The entire stay.
Your entire week of housing.
Carrie, so, that's fine. Yes.
Yeah. If so, Carrie and Penny, if you room together,
we pay $150 a piece.
No, that's $300 per person.
Oh,
yeah, that's $300 per bed.
Oh,
yeah, but $300 for your entire week.
Okay.
Instead of $129 at the hotel per night, plus taxes and whatever else they add on. I don't even know what they call them all, tourist taxes and all of that. So so everybody was like $800 to $1,000 at the hotel. And this, if you say, I just want the cheapest one possible, you're going to be about $300. That includes taxes for the entire week.
Well, I have one question.
Yes.
The cheapest bedroom, how far away from the bathroom is it?
Across the hall.
All right, that's all I need to know.
Like, seriously, there's 4 bathrooms in this house too.
Okay, well, I just want to make for sure because
I forgot to say that. Yeah, I forgot to say that. 4 bathrooms in this house. So one is right by the basketball court where we're gonna by our crafting room, by our huge studio. So that one, I mean, anybody can use it, but we'll just kind of call that's the public one that we're all using all day long while we're crafting.
Well, let me address Carrie right fast. Carrie, if DM can find me a cheap flight, you'll talk. But
then she would like
because she said that she would look, yeah. But somebody on here said if you look at 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, Jen said that. At 3:00 in the morning, you look. I know if you look real early in the morning that they have them.
Right.
I can I'm pretty good at finding cheap flights.
Deals. Yeah, let DM help you do this.
All right. Well, as soon as we find out, Carrie, I'm all game.
Yeah. I could hardly contain myself when I came back.
I can also talk to Marianne about some other things later about some food and
we'll
stuff.
Talk later, Penny.
Yes, we'll deal with food later.
Yep, and your $385 includes a lot of things. So yeah, there's it's not going to include all your meals, but there are some meals and some things included in there. We have grocery stores. We'll take a trip to the grocery store, get what we need.
Donuts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I was going to talk to you about, what
I do. We'll talk later privately, Penny.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll talk privately for sure. We've got plenty of space to put all of our food, our snacks, everything we want.
Do we have instructions how to use the ice cream machine?
Yep, we're not going to worry about that till we get there.
Yeah, that's way. Bagels and cream cheese.
I was just going to go into a couple other things, and I thought, no, I don't need to go into those things until we have our group nailed down.
Every time you go through McDonald's, our ice cream machine's tore out.
group is nailed down. We'll deep dive into very specifics about everything. So yeah.
I'm sorry.
And he even said he'd throw in the popcorn. And I like
that's so cool.
Popcorn and kettle corn. Yeah, it's just gonna be so much fun. I am so excited. I am so very excited about this place. It's
And I say we
perfect
just
for
have
us.
cool 80s movies running constantly on the TV so
Isn't
that
that awesome?
so that we can just, you know, chill. Yeah.
Our 80s ladies. Except
Yeah.
for them.
Oh, bagels and cream cheese. Yeah, Angie, you're speaking to my heart. Yes.
Yes.
Love bagels and cream cheese. I could eat that.
I love that cheese I bought some of that cheese that
Oh yeah.
You got me to taste out there.
Yep. Utah has several cheese plants that are based
Never
here.
did get to go to the cookie thing though.
Well, we didn't go to Crumble Cookie. Oh my gosh.
But
so
we've got one here now, but I still haven't gone.
There's so many things that we want to do.
I know.
And so many things that we want to eat.
How
and
close
then,
is this place to shopping?
Yeah.
Like
It's
down
the
the
same
street.
same
It
area.
is so darn close.
Okay.
It is so darn close. Not that we would spend any time going to a movie, but it's like a mile from a huge movie complex.
Oh my.
And the movie complex is in a whole outdoor shopping center where there's just tons of stuff. Lots of restaurants. And yeah, there's tons of stuff close.
And we'll get into that when it comes time.
When we nail down our specific group of people, we'll get into all that. But yeah, we are close to everything. This is not out in any way. And the neighborhood is gorgeous. Okay, so this is a house that had like 50 acres of farmland. And then as the grandparents die, they start selling off pieces of the farmland and developers come in and they build neighborhoods.
Right.
So I said you go between two houses to get to this house is behind them. It's like it's its own little cul-de-sac. All the houses in the neighborhood around it are brand new, gorgeous homes. I was driving through the neighborhood going, I could take that one. Just like really, really cool. There's a couple there that just architecturally were really cool. I want to take a picture of one of them.
You go in between two houses, cross a little creek on a little island here.
Yeah.
Got a mountain.
Not even that far. Just it's like a driveway between two houses. It's its own little cul-de-sac back there.
5 miles.
Nobody even sees the house from the road. Yeah, nobody sees the house from the road, but it's right there. It's right there in the heart of everything. So, perfect location. So, what didn't I answer? So there's single beds, there's double beds, there's king beds, there's room by yourself, there's rooms together, all within that range of between $300 and $500. And there's really only one that would be at the $500, and that is the king size master with the bathroom. So if two of you think you might want to share the king size and have the master with the one bedroom or one bathroom for the two of you, I won't assign people to do that. That would only be if somebody wanted to. I mean, there's enough for everybody to have their own bed. There's enough for everybody to have their own bed. I'll take whatever's left over. I'll take the mattress in the hallway if I have to. Yeah, if we have, if we get extra people that want to come and I need to grab a mattress there. So, I mean, worst case, I could drive home, but I don't like to do that. I like to stay there with you. So, okay. Let's check the chat.
Stay with me and us.
Yes. Any questions? Wondering if anybody needed to, but are pets allowed? Yes, I believe. I'm trying to remember because there was another one that I was looking at and I don't want to get them confused. But yes, I believe.
You better wait and check on it.
I better check on it, but I think so. We don't want to take. I tried to bring Lucy once. She didn't come at all to the last retreat. I tried to bring her once just so she can love on everybody and everybody can love on her because, that's awesome. But odds are I'll probably have her drive with Doug that week. And
we're going to be going to see her house anyway.
Right.
That's true. Yeah.
And we're close enough that if somebody needs to go over and let her out,
we could do that. Yeah.
We can do that.
But she doesn't like to be alone.
I know she doesn't.
I'd probably send her on the road with Doug. Yeah.
Has she done that before?
Yes.
She's been
loves
doing it.
that. She
Well,
loves
how did you
traveling.
do without her? Is what I want to know.
Well, it's a little lonely, but on the other hand, I have a whole bunch more free time. Just the ice cream maker and popcorn machines. Sylvia. Oh, yeah, Sylvia. This place has an ice cream maker and a popcorn machine and a kettle corn machine.
The double ice cream maker.
Theater, yes, 2 flavors of ice cream, a theater room, a game room with foosball, ping pong, air hockey. I love air hockey. And the mini
Got a
basketball.
roller skating rink if we want it.
Yeah, probably we could roller skate down there.
Roller skate in the basketball in the gym. We could roller skate in the gym if you had
Not
roller
if our
skates.
tables are hooked up.
But we could roller skate all the way around the outside of the tables. It's big enough. Yeah, we could roller skate around the outside. That would be hilarious. I used to roller skate when I was a teenager.
I did too.
Me too.
I loved it.
Oh,
I wasn't good at ice skating, but I could roller skate.
me too.
That was fun. M&M's, bagels, ice cream, yes.
I wish my ankle wasn't so daggone weak.
Oh, yeah.
I go skating now, with my nieces and stuff.
You just take care of it and get it back up to par so it'll be ready. This is actually perfect timing. By the end of January, you'll be out of the walking boot. Do your PT, get it strengthened, keep walking to get it stronger, and you'll be perfect by May 1st. Pajamas, see, that's the other thing about the hotel. It's much more comfortable to wear pajamas and
I did anyway.
slippers. And you can at the hotel. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But it's more comfortable for people to not have to get on the elevator, and just be able to wear pajamas and slippers all the time. And
who says slippers? As soon as I walk in the door, my shoes come off and I'm barefoot. So
I remember the day we went out and I had those shorts on and it was freezing. Marianne's like, perfect party wear.
We don't care what you wear as long as the important things are covered. We don't want to look at you. So,
it was raining that day.
Yeah, I remember that. As long as the important things are covered, you can wear whatever you want. So, and Angie has surgery on her foot on the 24th.
You can't show you bubbles.
We are so excited because Angie's foot is going to be all better, so she'll be good at retreat.
Wow.
Not
the day after my birthday, Angie.
Did you hear me, DM?
What? No.
Said, you can't show you bubbles.
No, I can't show my bubbles. Nobody wants to see these bubbles.
We don't want to see anybody's bubbles. We don't want to see anybody's bubbles. Coyote ugly. Bag overhead. No, if you come down not properly covered, we'll put a bag over you. Oh man.
I'm telling you, you can look your absolute worst and they would make you think that you just get ready to go to a beauty pageant.
Yep.
We don't care how each other looks.
They build you up, that's for sure.
Well, because you get to know the real you, the real people. Right. We don't care. Nobody wears makeup. We're all pulling our hair up and ponytails up the top.
We're all rough and rowdy.
Yep. And, we just love being together. Nobody's judging or caring what we look like. And,
like I said, you could look your worst, but around you all, you'd think you'd be going to a beauty pageant.
Just because we all love your long, luxurious love boat hair.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, between her and Sylvia, who would have the prettiest, longest gray hair?
I think they both have this beautiful silver long hair that is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So
I don't know if Joanne's still on here, but Joanne says she couldn't come because she has a thing on the 11th, her daughter's wedding on the 11th. However, if you think about it, you need a break before the big event.
Oh, that is
absolutely.
You will have been working your behind off all the time, and you could be home on the 8th. Refreshed, re-energized, so you would look great for all the wedding pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Instead of being tired and worn out and looking all dragging in the pictures.
Bring you mugs.
Will everyone bring their mugs? I don't know. Maybe. Build them up and tuck them in right, guys. Yeah, it's also guys who were at the last retreat. I opened the cupboards in the kitchen.
Good. And there's enough stuff.
And there are plates. There are some plastic plates that look like mostly for children, but we might take those out on our table anyway because they were smaller for snacks. And there were other regular plates that you won't have to worry about putting in the microwave and not knowing, whether they are truly microwavable or not. So I was looking for, let's see, there's a new set of pots and pans. And a bunch of other items, because I sent him a message this afternoon. I got thinking, after talking to DM and Jen about some food, I got thinking and I sent him a message about a crock pot or an air fryer or a toaster and pots and pans and stuff. So he said
he had a soup bean dinner.
Yeah, he bought a new set of pots and pans, and there's a bunch of items in the one kitchen. There's a bunch of other items he can get out, like an air fryer, a toaster, crock pot, waffle makers, crepe makers, blender,
coffee maker.
Yeah, he said when it gets close, let's decide which items you want brought over. Okay, awesome. So yeah, this he's really great, and he's.
So are you guys excited? How many of you
are
excited?
I am so excited. I don't think Joanne is still here. You might want to message her.
Okay.
She probably left thinking I can't go. So, well, and if she is still here, Joanne, there's always fall. There's always fall retreat.
Because are you going to try to, if we like this one, are you going to try to get it for fall, or have you already put in?
I'm going to try to get it for fall.
Excellent.
Yep.
We need to have another one of these
waffles. I know.
We have more people on here,
Well, they can also watch it.
All right, they can watch the replay.
Oh, okay.
And if they don't have one, I have 3.
You can share it out.
I have 3 or 4 air fryers. I got plenty of air fryers.
Thrift stores. If there's something they don't have, like we can always go grab it at a thrift store.
We're not going to need it. I got a waffle maker. I got air fryers. He brought
they make good chicken nuggets.
Brand new pots and pans. If we get stuff from restaurants, if we get stuff from the store. Yeah.
We may never have to leave.
Jan, I might need your waffle recipe. I'll see if I can twist my sister's arm. She makes sourdough waffles.
Wow.
The best at keeping the sourdough alive, unlike her sister who kills it all the time.
Yeah. That would be like.
I kill my start, but she makes the best sourdough waffles. She preps them the night before and the whole bit.
Cracker barrel pancakes.
Maybe I'll get her to come make sourdough waffle brunch for us one day.
That would be nice.
Wouldn't it? It would taste like Cracker Barrel pancakes.
Yeah, Cracker Barrel's sourdough.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
At least on this side of the country, I don't know.
Yeah, they are over here. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have anything nasty, preservatives, or anything added to it. So,
just good flavor.
Jen's all excited and can't even go.
Oh.
I wish Jen could pop in and then pop out. Then go back to work.
We need to teleport her in. Yeah.
Darn it, those scientists. Why haven't they figured out teleporting yet?
I was going to say, I can't wait till Jet. It might not be in my lifetime, but I think it'll be in Cooper's. But they'll have little vehicles like the Jet sets.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't that be awesome? Just to be able to.
Because there's too many cars on the road as it is now.
But so can you imagine all those cars being up in the air?
They're going to have to go to the air. In between airplanes above them and jet sets below them.
Oh, man. Yeah. I don't know.
I might be crazy, but that's what I'm thinking.
We just need to go get a hold of Willy Wonka.
I have never watched that movie.
Tell her from out of state, otherwise she would consider it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I guess they could tell you we're out of state, but I know Mark when he is allowed to But he doesn't work for the state.
For the state, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, if he has to go to his sister's in Seattle, he just brings his computer and keeps working out there. And it's not like he's left.
They don't even, I mean, it doesn't affect anything because he's always off-site.
Right.
So, any other questions? Imagine fearless leader trying to baptize cats. Oh, Sylvia. Yeah, I love you, Sylvia. Any questions that weren't answered that anybody has? Anything that you can think of? Telling you, this is the best therapy you'll ever need.
It really is.
The week with
really,
your
it's just
sisters.
I cried when I had to come home.
I know. You know, let me just take a minute there. Penny, think back. Penny and I talked for
weeks.
Months.
Yeah.
We started talking probably 6 months before about the possibility.
I'd never been in anything, but it was always my dream.
Right.
Yeah. It was always her dream to go to one. She'd never been out of the state without her family. And that was only a couple of times, if I remember right. And it was, well, I won't put words in your mouth. How, before you even,
I have never been on the other side of the Mississippi River.
Okay. Mm-hmm. When we first started talking about even the possibility, how did you feel?
I was scared because I was afraid I'd be human trafficked or got caught, a cult would kidnap me or something out there. I was scared. Honestly, I was really fearful.
Somebody told her she's going to go get on a plane and go somewhere strange. And
be careful. Do not talk to anybody because human trafficking is real.
Yeah. 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 So
it is real.
You know,
it is, but
it is.
I'm not downgrading it.
I don't think we look like the type that would be
We're not 18.
You don't even know these people, and they're wanting you to come across the country. You don't even know these people.
I know.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, Penny knew us from Happy Paper People, but she had never met any of us in person. She was coming by herself.
People tell you anything.
You know, yeah. And she had people in her life telling her, you don't even know these people. You're going to pay money and get on a plane and go stay with them. You know, what are you doing? And yeah, fears are real. They're very, very real.
Very real.
Everybody has fears.
I didn't mean to laugh at that. It just
no. We all.
I just couldn't imagine
you
me.
You can see somebody kidnapping me, right?
And Penny laughs at it now. Well, then we turned it into a joke, and we decided to turn it back on them on a joke and call them and tell them that she'd met somebody and was going to get married out here.
Yes, we did.
So don't worry. We'll find a way.
I met a Mormon.
We will find a way. Yeah. But yeah, I will say Penny was scared to death. She was worried about getting on the plane. She was worried about getting on the right plane. She was worried about being in the airport all by herself. Could she even get to the right gate? All the things that you don't know when you don't travel on planes. You know, and then when she got off the plane, what would she do and where would she go and how would I find her? Because we can't go into airports anymore. You know, it's all scary. It all can be very scary, especially if you're just traveling alone and it's not something that you're used to doing.
And I'm not dumb, but I might be a little dumb. But
you're not dumb at all.
My sister had put some money on my phone, on my Apple phone, so that I might, if I was at the airport to get something to eat or something, right? And I didn't even know how to use it. It's just a very scary, and I've since then learned, but I mean, it was an experience.
Yeah, it was a first time of a lot of things for you. And that's why I wanted to share it, not to downgrade it at all, but because it is real. And you're not the only one that feels these things if they've never been.
Yeah, I just want to bring that up because there's a lot of people that don't know how.
That have never done those
and
kind of
think
things.
about, getting on a plane and going across the country and going to spend a week.
Everybody was so helpful.
These ladies that you don't know. And yeah, before you even leave your house, you will have, you'll know everybody who's going to retreat intimately. And
we keep tabs on you throughout
Yes.
your
Exactly.
travel.
Everybody keeps tabs on everybody as they are traveling. You know, so-and-so, I'm at the airport, you know, so-and-so, where are you? So-and-so's driving, so-and-so just arrived. Everybody keeps tabs on everybody in that chat so that everybody knows. And yeah, you're not alone. You're never
And if you're
alone.
not in the room crafting with everybody and one person's gone, somebody will come check on you. Trust
Just
me.
to make sure
Yeah.
you're okay. Somebody says they
Yeah.
just need a nap, that's totally okay.
They
But-
still come and check on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it's been
Carrie.
too
If
long.
it's been too
Don't
long,
say Carrie.
because we care. Just want to make sure that everybody's okay. Yep. Jen shared
Carrie's
her
like, I
location.
just wanted to come up here and check on you.
Yeah, just making sure that everybody's okay. You know, it's, I mean, this is not, you may think you're coming here alone, but you are not here alone, and you are never alone, and you're part of the sisterhood. And by the time you leave, don't you have some lifelong friends now, Penny, that probably never would have made, you know, so close.
Penny, I can understand. We drove to New Hampshire, down to Virginia, was in Tennessee for about a half an hour, and up to Kansas, straight across the Colorado, then north up to East Utah.
Yeah,
It was
she drove.
amazing.
Jen had
Yeah.
driven all the way from
They
New
drove-
Hampshire last fall
Yes.
with
Jen
her
and
mom.
Katie drove.
That's
for-
even
a week.
scarier.
Yeah, they drove a week, and they'd only been in Happy Paper People about a month.
I mean,
Yep.
with everybody carjackings and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So anyway, are there any other questions? I wanted Penny to share because, you know, she's very honest about how she felt, and it was fearful. And I told her, look, if you think you don't know anybody, you know me. You've got my phone number, and we are tied. And you know, but by the time she got here, she knew everybody.
I know, and let me tell you something. We was in that chat, right, where we could talk and see each other and stuff. And Carrie hardly ever said a word. I mean, and Marianne did not tell me who I was going to be rooming with. So when we got there, she said, you're going to be with Carrie. I said, oh, hell, she's a dud.
Only because Penny
I
said,
did not say that out loud. I said that to myself.
Carrie's over here going, what?
Carrie, I was like, she didn't even talk. God, I will drive her crazy. But no, we got along great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Carrie talks once she gets
I
comfortable
know,
in the room.
I know.
Exactly. Carrie's just, she listens and gets to know people. Once she knows you and is comfortable with you, she talks just fine.
Mhm.
She popped right up and started, I mean,
Yep.
jabbering. Yeah,
We
sure
love
did.
Carrie. Yeah. We love Carrie.
But really, seriously, when we was in those meetings, though, she never said a word, did she?
No, she was quiet during our meetings. She was.
She listens a lot. Yeah. But she was like you. She didn't know everybody.
Right.
Mhm.
You know, didn't really know. And
Well,
some
she knew
people-
me from another group, but
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. But really didn't know everybody very well. And
Yep.
and honestly, nobody did. Every time
That's
we go to
true.
retreat, nobody really knows anybody very well. You know each other from the lives, and you know, there's some chat in the chat there, but
And that was my first one with you
You're a
guys
good
too.
listener. You are a good
So,
listener.
he is a good
Carrie.
listener. But once
Yep.
you get into that chat group with only retreat, and so everybody who's going is there, and it's only those who are going. It's a different story. It's a different kind of group. It's a you're
Friends. It's like
Yeah.
your sisters. I mean,
exactly.
Sylvia calls us sisters, and no, seriously, you really do become sisters.
You do.
You start realizing what you have in
Seriously.
I
common.
got all my
You have more fun, and you have more in common than you do your own sister.
Yes,
Honestly, yes.
yes. We did have a blast. No matter what we're doing, we have a blast. We
Yep.
always
It
do.
didn't matter what we was doing. We make fun of it.
Doing or doing nothing. Sometimes you can't do anything because you're laughing so hard.
Mhm.
Just drag Penny inside and close the door because she's laying out on the sidewalk laughing.
I remember that.
I do think that being in a house is going to be much better than the hotel. And the last retreat, the fall retreat, was in a house. It was sort of a test. It was a test to see how much room we needed, and
we learned we needed a little bit more room.
We learned from the last retreat. So
You had to be quiet, I bet, didn't you?
It was good. We just didn't have as much space. So we shared tables, and there just wasn't as much space to move around. And there was only that one real common area where here we've got
I didn't hear y'all laughing and carrying on when y'all was on your lives like we were.
Yeah.
Oh, And it was also a smaller group because we were testing out the house idea. Right. So it was a smaller group. So we're going to be back to a bigger group, and this one's going to be fun.
We'll have fun.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, we learned a lot about what to ask for when looking for a house rather than a hotel. We certainly did. We knew exactly what more we needed, what we didn't need,
well, don't
how
get me
close.
This hotel was good.
Yeah, the hotel was good.
I mean, if we have to fall back on it, I mean,
I would not have a problem going back to that hotel.
Right.
It's just a little more close. There's a little more close, more intimate,
more economical.
Hi, Katie. Fancy seeing you here. Yeah, it's a little more home-like.
Right.
Like you're all just coming into somebody's home when we're at the home.
Yes, it was too far to walk, Carrie.
And it's a little more comfortable for someone to just wear their pajamas all day and not have to get on the elevator.
I forgot about that, Carrie.
Hope they don't see anybody. And what'd she say?
Too far to walk. I forgot about having to walk that long haul.
Oh, yeah.
There's no long haul to walk. And it's a whole lot less expensive.
Carrie made her a friend, the cooker at that hotel, that little man. He liked Carrie.
Oh yeah, he did like Carrie.
Yeah.
Yep.
He made her special waffles.
There is so much space here, and mostly I'm excited that if the cost can be less than half of what it is at the hotel, less than half, that to me is a win, because I want people who wouldn't be able to come otherwise to be able to come. Everybody should experience it, as Penny says. So if we can save $100 on flights by putting it on a certain day, and if we can save $700 on hotel per person, by finding this fantastic house.
I mean, if you live on limited income, it makes it it opens up opportunities for people like me and for people who can afford it.
Absolutely, yeah. Even those who are working a job or on a limited income, the job, just pays what it pays.
Yeah, but sometimes you might be able to work overtime, but you can't work overtime if you're on disability. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely. Carrie had a boyfriend. Carrie. Oh, you work on that. I had to have surgery on my Achilles because, Carrie, I feel for you. I really feel for you. Yep, you could drink your morning coffee and your afternoon coffee and your night coffee in your jammies. Any other questions about it that we didn't answer?
I hope I didn't interrupt you too much.
No, you're fine.
You're fine.
You're fine. I will say, Penny, though, we need you at this retreat. Really. And
I want to be there. Carrie's already said she'd split a room. So.
Sweet. So that means you were an okay roommate because she's willing to room with you again.
Yeah. I must not snore too loud.
Love that.
Well, I said for anybody who's going to be having a roommate that I think we should make a little gift for the people who are double sleeping. You know what I mean? Little eye goggles and earplugs, so that they can have their own little.
When you go to sleep, you have your own little bubble.
You're not in that room much anyway.
Right.
But if sleeping, if somebody snores or whatever,
I do snore.
Put in earplugs and little face mask and have your own little bubble to sleep in.
Cute.
That's a good idea. Yeah, that's okay. So the post is up in the group with the link for the registration. So you can click on that All the information is on there that I gave you tonight. It's just very succinct right at the top. And then when you click on it and go to the Google Doc, you can fill out that registration there and get more details.
You're okay.
Oh, hi, Abby.
This is Billy Goat.
Oh, Bill, I'm sorry. I knew that was Billy. Why did I say Abby?
I don't know. She was trying to get up here.
You picked up Abby before. I knew that was Billy. Billy Goat. Oh, that's cute. She is so cute. She's my favorite. So yes, everything.
It would have been nice to have met you.
Who?
Jen.
Oh, you'll get to meet her next year.
She said
she'll be here again.
She said, Penny, great job sharing. I wish I could come. I said,
yeah.
Yeah. So she'll get here again. She was here in September and you weren't in September. So we'll get her here again. We'll get her here again. He's meaning the word Papa.
Is she the one that sat beside you?
Yes, Jen sat next to me.
Yep.
And her mother was in the back.
Was next to her, Katie. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That is awesome. So if you know that you want to go in and fill that registration form so that I can start to get a head count and also know who, and I can start talking to you individually about what your preferences are for sleeping, whether you'd like to share a room and get the lowest cost possible, whether you'd like a room by yourself, but a small bed so that you can still keep a low cost. There's a lot of options. There's a lot of rooms, but with 12 of us, there's a lot of options
and you give really good travel tips too.
Well, we'll just keep that going in our chat, in the chat group with those who are going to retreat. Yep. Everybody shares their travel tips.
Yeah, but we got to get everybody the first
so
thing in has got to be the deposit and your thing filled out.
Yep, got to get the registration form filled out, and the deposit is only $50, and it tells you on the registration form how to do that. So you are welcome to pay it up front if you want, but you can also spread out the payments if you want, and it outlines that in the registration form, and that.
Which is very nice because a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah, that is for the $385 for the retreat registration. Because I can't give you your exact amount on your room until we know exactly who's going to be in what room. So we'll figure that out and we'll make sure that everybody is happy with exactly what they choose in that regard. And then we'll know how much that is so you can deal with that separately. So yeah, so we've got some months. It's like $100 a month for 3 months. And we're good to go. I am so excited. I can't wait. Now I'm like, it's 3 months away, 4 months away. Oh goodness, I can't wait. February, March, April, May. It's May 1st. Okay, 3.5 months away. It can't come fast enough. It just can't. Look at that cute little heart down there on Sylvia.
I know.
Aww. All right, guys, we're going to close it out here because that was our announcement tonight, was the dates and the cost and the details about our new exciting HPP retreat house. We'll have to make something and leave it for the owner so he really likes us and wants to give us a great deal to come back every time.
Yes.
Even when he gets a completely fixed up and raises the price.
Yeah, we can fix him a home ec or home decor or something.
We'll do something. So that he wants us to come back.
And don't forget the thumbs up, ladies, and comment.
And leave a comment. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
And if you come on and watch this later, leave a comment that you're interested.
Yes.
And thinking about it,
Yes. We would love to see new people. Every retreat, we have new people come that have never been before. There's usually somebody who's been here before, and then there's most people haven't been before. It's their first time. So very excited to have some new friends that we've met here come and meet them in person. Very excited for friends that we may not even have met yet.
This is the third annual, right?
This is, we hold it twice a year, once in spring and once in fall.
But this is the third year.
This is the third year or
third spring.
Year? Third year or fourth
spring.
It could be the third spring.
Yeah.
Third or fourth spring. I don't remember. I don't care. This one's the only one on my mind.
Yeah.
I have tunnel vision.
You were always on my.
No, I will tell you, I already have prizes coming in. I already have things planned. I'm once I get going on retreat, I get so excited about it that I'm like, yeah.
I wish I could do that.
Already making calls to companies. I already have some prize packs put together. I already have ideas for classes or activities that people might want to do. So we'll talk about all that.
Dang.
Oh yeah, Katie's going to be taking a trip this a painting trip this spring, and she might be passing through about that time. If she is, we can meet up with her. That would be really awesome.
Yeah,
really awesome. So, and we wish Angie the very best for her surgery on the 24th, because this is going to make her foot be out of pain, because if I have to go drag her over here, she's coming.
I hope mine heals soon.
Oh, all right, guys. Thanks for being here, Penny. Thanks for being here, DM. And even you, Billy Goat, little Billy Goat. And if there's any questions that you think of later, put them on the post in the comments in the group. And I will keep an eye on that and answer them there. Okay? Bye, Margie.
See ya.